Here comes Hunter. Buckle up! Oh!
Good, Don.
Grant against McClain. That'll be easy.
Hill got it away from three-quarter court. Got it!
Will be picked up by Pippen, who plays with 4 fouls.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
Looking at those cards and not focusing on the rim.
The tumble on Thorpe, Waylock on Hunter. Oh.
Grant spin.
Much better since Scott Skiles went down with injury.
Hill! They want to have it. They don't get it to him. They get it to Hill. Hill fires it. Kind of a goal. He goes! From the Raptors. Joe D to Grant. There's some room. Grant! Hands. Turnover. Grant Hill. Oh, he made it!
Nash creating as only he can. Grant Hill flushes in! Oh. Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drewww back. We just got a big body bangers because you usually 2 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, over 4K. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm the builder coming with this Grant Hill build video. Yes, sir. This was requested on current gen, and you know, I had a good time making it. You know, I figured that I'd get to it because I saw a lot of people were recommending it more and more. So finally, we're at it. But can we take a second real quick? Kendrick Lamar just dropped. Kendrick Lamar just dropped. That man is ridiculous. Did y'all hear the album? I know this isn't a music channel, but like, just. I know a lot of y'all probably kids too, so I wouldn't understand. But like, if y'all are like teenagers or y'all like Kendrick Lamar, listen to the album, because that was the beautifulest piece of work I heard in a while. That was a 10 out of 10. And I don't think I'll ever hear a better album again in my life. But okay, without further ado, Grant Hill build. Let's get right into these pie charts. So for Grant Hill, I ended up using the playmaking and finishing pie chart, which is the blue and yellow pie chart. And as you know, Grant Hill was one of the pioneers of being a point forward. You know, he was definitely a primary ball handler at times. You know, he could work off the dribble. He had a nice mid-range shot. His 3-point wasn't as consistent, but so I felt like that playmaking and finishing pie chart really represented him well. And for the physical profile, you obviously want the speed and vertical one, because that man was jumping out the gym, dunking on people, and he was also very shifty and agile. So that's what I went with. You could also go with the balance one if you want to, but I'd rather do this because, you know, we didn't see feats of strength from him too much. Now, for the actual attributes, you can have you will have pro contact dunks, and on top of that, you'll be able to shoot from midi and from the 3-pointer depending on how you set it up. So right here, you're gonna see I'm gonna set it up for you to get the most badges possible, right? But I'll show you later how to get it so that you have 3-point rating. But at his peak, I think you get like 58 badges. And now with the defense too, Grant Hill was an amazing defender in terms of just like staying in front and being impactful on defense and getting steals. So you know I'm gonna have the defensive ratings high. Now if you want to, you could put the stuff that I put toward offensive rebound or interior defense to blocking, because he could definitely block shots. So at the end of the day, it's up to you on what you wanna do. You know, if you want the blocking, then put it to blocking, because looking back, that's probably what I would have done. Now, if you want 3-point shooting, you want to take some off of your free throw and put all that to a 3-point shot, and then you'll be able to shoot once you hit 99 overall consistently, get your boost and all that. So there's different variations, but remember, like if you want blocks, put in either interior defense or offensive rebound to blocking, and then put the rest of the badge points elsewhere, and you'll still have the same amount of badges for the most part. But once again, it's all up to you. You are the master of this build. I'm the build dealer though. So, you know, you can change it up a little bit if you want to. But you see right here, the badge spread is OD. Once again, I'm going to go with the 3-point shooting one because I feel like it'd be more useful to be able to shoot threes, since Grant Hill wasn't the most consistent 3-point shooter, but he could shoot threes, you know what I mean? So that's basically what I did. And I know that eventually, if you really grind this build out, you'll be able to shoot consistently from anywhere on the court, and you'll be be able to shoot off dribbles, so that's nice. Now for the weight, you want to go under 82 pounds. You see I kept him at 6'7", even though Grant Hill is 6'8" in real life, you know, but then you lose all the perks. You wouldn't get pro dribble moves at 99 overall. Well, really at 96 you get pro dribble moves with this, but still. And you want the wingspan at 87, which is, you know, high pretty much, but it's not high enough to, you know, lower your actual shooting stats too much. And you see I get a facilitating finisher, which is a good name for a Grant Hill type of build. Now the shades of were a little bit strange. I was really hoping to get a Grant Hill shades of, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, I know that 2K is probably not looking out for a Grant Hill build. You know, it's probably very rare for people to make any type of Grant Hill build ever. So I know that, you know, I was just gonna, I guess, get whatever I got, and that's what I got. So you see right here, I was going crazy this gameplay. Once again, Kendrick Lamar album, we are not a music channel. Go listen to it. It's beautiful. But you know, I was going absolutely ridiculous in terms of just like dunking and driving, being like the first step on this build was first stepping. Like that John was ridiculous. And I was out here like just like going to wherever I wanted to go at will. Like there was nothing that the defense could do about it. And honestly, that was beautiful just because it was like, it was just so easy. I think I was shot like 16 for like 19. You know, I only missed 3 shots. I was out here going crazy in terms of just like efficiency. And, you know, honestly, that was Grant Hill. You know, Grant Hill could get to his spots easily. Like I said, he revolutionized being a point forward. Him and Scottie Pippen were really the pioneers of being a point forward. You could argue Larry Johnson at points, you know, he could definitely handle the ball. But it was like, Grant Hill was just different with it. He was shifting people, dunking on them. He was pulling up from mid-range on them, hitting game winners. He was just doing everything that he could do, you know, and it's a shame that his prime didn't last that long. It was like his first 6 years of, you know, the league, and I think he got injured because obviously when you have a play style like his, you're likely to get injured, you know, like it's almost inevitable. If you look at all the great players of the past with the same play style, you know, you got Derrick Rose, hey, even John Morant's been getting hurt. Who else? Who else am I thinking about? Maybe Steve Francis got hurt at a point. I don't know. But just like, if you think of like athletic players, they 9 times out of 10 get some crazy injury that like takes away all their athleticism. Like even Paul George, you know, he's still athletic, but we all know he's not the same type of athlete. So he had to change his game after that ankle injury. But we all know he's not the same type of athlete that he was in Indiana. But that's an example. You just have to shift it so much, and it takes away such a big part of your game. But, you know, he definitely, in his prime, while he was still healthy, it was an amazing thing to see, amazing thing to watch. You know, obviously, I'm only watching highlights, and it was still dope. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 4K, you know what I'm saying? Suggest any builds that you want. I'm out. Peace.